Hello, this is a reading for the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. As always, keep in mind that these are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. If you're interested in a personal one-to-one reading with me, you can book that through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. So let's begin. What is the message for the water signs? Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Message for the water signs, please. Okay. Leo wanted to pop out, but it came back into the deck. But I'm going to just mention it that we are talking about self-love, self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. The card that came out for you is the 9th house, spiritual growth. So you're going through some experiences that are meant for you to grow, expand. I know for myself personally, I've definitely been experiencing this and staying open. So when we go through these experiences, it is important to open your mind and try not to think your way through or think that you know what spirit, what the universe is laying out in front of you for you to grow and expand through. All right, water signs. What else can we tell the water signs? And these signs, these messages, as subtle as they may have been, you start to realize and recognize them, and you suddenly realize and recognize, this has been talking to me all along. Could be for myself, plants, the plant spirits, trying to get your attention in multiple ways. That's just an example. Whatever it is for you, you're going through an experience where you are beginning to grow and expand with the spiritual realm, with your higher self, with spirit. Tell me more for water signs. And this could be an area of your life that you were kind of tapped into, but not, you're feeling a little self-conscious, doubtful. It's not anything that's been taught to you or told to you by any human being. Sorry for my nasal congestion. I'm getting over another cold. Okay, thank you. Hence why plant medicine has been coming up into the seeker, into my world, the seeker. So you may, okay, let's just give my example. This is the 2nd month, and I typically don't get sick this often, but catching a cold and suddenly discovering certain herbal teas that are helpful for me, and then opening my view of herbal tinctures, herbal medicines, and then recognizing these medicines, a lot of these herbs grow wild in my backyard. And why are certain plants at certain times of year taking over and trying to grow into my flower gardens or other parts that I just want to stay pretty? They're trying to get my attention. Chickweed, for example, will grow everywhere, and I have to end up pulling it. And chickweed is actually extremely beneficial for many different skin and internal and external physical stuff. So anyway, sometimes I gotta get sick to start to seek. Why is this continuing to happen? What is trying to get my attention? And following those breadcrumb trails, which they open up into bigger, expansive things to learn, things that you've already carried. You've carried this wisdom within you. It's just opening up those channels. All right. What else do we have for water signs, please? The seeker. So you're seeking answers. The curiosity certainly has been piqued. And it doesn't have to be plant medicine or herbal remedies for you. Whatever it is for you. It could be with astrology. It could be with shamanism. It could be with meditation, tarot reading, you name it. There's so many modalities, and we all are born with natural gifts. Many of them, not just one. And these natural gifts are also things that we're attracted to, things we've always been interested in or fascinated by, even since childhood. We have a very harmonious relationship with these things, these modalities, whether it be energy healing, crystals, Reiki. Something is calling to you, water signs, and you are now at the level of the seeker. This is all for your spiritual growth, and this is beautiful. I have chills all over. Now we have sacrifice. When you start to recognize and realize where your true wealth is, where your true knowledge is, where your true passion lies, you're at a crossroads, a place in your life where you have to realize, I've got to make a sacrifice. Am I going to sacrifice what it is that I have been seeking? Most likely not, because that is now a giant pool. It's something that you can't escape from. Sacrificing the old life. The matrix, sacrificing something, sacrificing your old life for your new life, sacrificing your old talents for new ones. They're actually not new. They've always lived within inside of you. Thank you. The passion is ignited. That's right. Whatever it is that you are seeking has been seeking you. And you're starting to recognize this, like, wow, I actually do have a relationship with this. You fill in the blanks. What has been calling to you? What you are seeking, more knowledge, more understanding. That's giving you a lot of spiritual growth. It is part of your passion. And you're recognizing that. Now, overall, we have authority with awareness below that and hope. This speaks to me of some kind of block that has kept you from your true passion. Capricorn energy, Saturn energy can be linked to, am I allowed to do this? Am I allowed to become an herbalist? Sure you are. Yeah. What internally is telling me I'm not? That it's going to take a long time. It's going to take money and time, and it may take time and patience. But whatever your inner authoritarian is telling you, replace that with your inner awareness, the awareness that is actually being downloaded within you at this time. It's never too late. This inner authoritarian could say, I'm too old. I'm too set in my ways. I've already got this going on. The Magician. You are in a very fertile state right now, water signs, where you are co-creating with the universe. There is a lot of alchemy that is happening here. Follow your passion. It is guiding you somewhere. Somewhere beautiful, somewhere magical, mystical, important. An important part of your spiritual growth at this time. You probably did not expect it. That's why the Seeker came out. Like suddenly it just sort of hit you out of nowhere. Like, and this could be confirmation for you. Really, is this my calling? It could be a calling for now. Our calling we get called to different places, believe it or not. We are not here on this planet for just one specific thing. There's one giant big thing, is to create great changes in that which has been toxic, unhealthy, to the planet, to ourselves, to humanity, to every living, breathing being on this planet. Yeah. So the sacrifice that is to be made has to do with your wealth, your money, your legacy, your comforts. King of Pentacles. He's sitting back, comfortable in his home. He's got a dog beside him, speaks of loyalty, nest egg, that retirement fund, whatever it is for you, water signs. There's something you got to sacrifice. You're still going to get to your King of Pentacles, just not in the way that you were told, you were taught, or you think that you are. Now you are in the seeker. Allow yourself to continue to seek this knowledge that you already possess. Where is Spirit guiding you right now? Okay. So there is a little bit of indifference here when it comes to what's going on currently. 4 of Cups. I'm not really sure how I feel about this. It's linked to the authoritarian that's sort of overriding this passion ignited. There is fire, there is passion ignited. And it's a vision. It's a vision that you have. It can seem like too fantastical, too good to be true. So I'm going to dial it down a bit to be a little more realistic. And then when you get to the realistic part, suddenly all of the what ifs and all of the lists, laundry lists of all the things that we're taught and trained to like go down that path and logically think, well, then I have to have a team and I have to change this and I have to quit that, and way overthinking it. Try not to overthink it. Allow the passion to ignite, water signs. So overall right now, you may have had some time of rest, forced rest, I'm hearing, for many. Forced rest meaning you got sick, like myself, or some sort of accident, like little accident, or just things are not flowing the way that they normally do in your day-to-day or your routine, and you're forced to rest. And as you're doing this forced rest, you are becoming more and more of the seeker. She's got her heart out in the line, like Chariot below that. Excuse me. With the 4 of Pentacles. So there's still a little stubbornness, and that's okay, because as long as you stay in the seeker, and you allow things to open, unfold, guide you, bring you to get excited. Get excited. Just like a hobby. You know, this seems interesting. I'm a little interested, or I'm a lot interested in this. Let me just peek. Let Spirit guide you, is the big message here. We're going to get one last message from the Native Spirit Oracle cards for you, for water signs. And please don't forget to click the like button if you're liking the video. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And feel free to comment. I love to read all of your comments. All right. This feels good. Water signs, this feels really good. Whatever it is for you, wherever your spirit, your higher self is guiding you, you're seeking, you're curious. But it's more of a passionate curiosity instead of like, let me just see. No, this is like, almost like, I need to know. I need to know more. Show me more. Tell me more. The only thing I see that's kind of, good, and this is where the growth comes in, is when we drop into the logical mind, the logistics of everything, and we kind of dull down the imagination, right? The imagination suddenly turns into, oh, that's not possible, and taxes, and blah, 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 and whatever. I'm just throwing words out now, but you understand what I'm saying. Don't let that logical Saturn authoritarian internally put your fire out, put your passion out. This is spirit-led. Trust it. Advice for water signs: Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I don't know why I'm saying it in that order. I usually don't. It doesn't matter. Let's see, question things too. The trickster. Aha. Yeah, when the trickster medicine or trickster energy comes out, it throws your entire normal routine off. It throws your logical thinking mind totally off. What you thought was one way is not that way. What you thought was a sure thing suddenly is not. It actually is medicine. The trickster. You could be seeing a lot of foxes. A little indicator that trickster energy is working. Don't get mad. Seek, and you shall find. What is seeking you? Things are not as they seem. Something that seems bad may in fact be good, and vice versa. Don't take everything at face value. Look beneath the surface. This card encourages you to try to find humor or gentle amusement in seemingly difficult situations. It also encourages you to have irrepressible fun. Step out of the mold. Your native spirit wants you to know, in indigenous traditions, there is the concept of the tricksters. In Native American traditions, the trickster is often depicted as a wily coyote, but sometimes the trickster is a human called the Heyoka. There is a light-hearted, fun aspect to the trickster, but there's also the caution to tread carefully because things are not always as they seem. Be discerning. What appears to be a good opportunity may in fact not be. The wonderful aspect of this card choosing you is that it offers the opportunity to step out of old, outmoded ways of perceiving yourself. The trickster allows you to see yourself in an entirely new way and asks you to step out of old routines and habits that might be keeping you stagnant. Yeah. So water signs, I hope that you find this to be helpful for you. This is what I have for you this week. And I'm sending you all so much love. Take care. Bye.